Good morning, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching this. Welcome to day 20 of the 31 days to motivate. Can you believe it? We are 2/3 of the way complete in this challenge. I'm freaking out. This is so exciting. Okay, and I'm loving making these videos. If you haven't already, make sure you've watched the previous videos. There will be a little indicator up on the screen here for you to go back and watch the previous videos before continuing on. Okay, as discussed earlier, make sure you've liked and subscribed to this channel so you get the notification when these bad boys go up and you stay up to date on this challenge. I hope you're feeling amped. I certainly am. Grab your water and let's get started. All right, guys, in day 20, we are talking about sleep, which is one of my favorite things. If anybody knows me, they know that I am practically an old lady and go to bed really early and wake up really early, and I freaking love it. So I think I have a good, well-rounded understanding of sleep and how to create an awesome sleep routine. So if that's something you're interested in, just keep watching. Alrighty. So the reason I feel like sleep is important to this challenge, getting good sleep lowers your risk of all the major preventable diseases: heart disease, stroke, cancer, diabetes, obesity, and Alzheimer's. If you have a genetic predisposition to these bad boys, this may help at least lower your risk. So the Mayo Clinic recommends 7 to 9 hours of sleep, but the average American pre-COVID and quarantine was getting about 5.5 to 6 hours of sleep, which can even function on that little amount of sleep. So a really important piece to getting enough sleep would be creating a bedtime routine. Just like you were literally in kindergarten and your parents were in charge of all of the things that you did, you need to have a nice routine to ease your body into wanting to sleep. Again, like habits, the cue that triggers a response, this is all coming full circle, would be your bedtime routine. And so you ease into the wonderful world of slumber and dreams and all of the good things. Okay, so a good bedtime routine or creating a bedtime routine would look like you shower, you put on your PJs, and then you brush your teeth. That would be an easy peasy way to do it. Obviously, most people do these things. So how I would like to break this down, one would be creating a bedtime routine, and then two would be creating a calm sleep environment. And those things would look like a dark room, a little bit of white noise, say a fan. That is my husband's favorite. I used to sleep to a sleep app, and I could link that for you guys. I cannot think of it. I think it's Waves, if I'm not mistaken. That used to be our thing, but now we have a lovely fan that we keep in our room. And it just eases us into a lovely sleep. So dark room, white noise. I use the iPhone bedtime routine, and it has changed the way that I go to bed. I'm not kidding. It's wonderful. I set my sleep schedule for 8 solid hours. So 30 minutes to the bedtime that I have set for myself. It's 9 p.m. if you must know. 30 minutes prior to that, it actually goes into a do not disturb mode, and you literally have to hit dismiss in order to get into your phone. So all of that blue light does not interfere with your body, and you can kind of ease into it. And then nobody sends you an urgent text message, or urgent in quotes text message, in the time where you need to be winding down. You're not checking your email, none of that. And that is another piece, is keeping your phone away from your bedside is huge. I let all of my girls know, all of my family know, that if you need me, call me twice. It'll break that do not disturb, but that isn't an emergency. If it's not an emergency, please don't disrupt my sleep. It's a super, super strict rule, but most people understand. I need the sleep to function. My body just doesn't work. And no TV. This is another one. No TV in the bedroom. We do not have one. I learned this tip in my health psychology class about, God, I'm dating myself, 8 years ago in college. Okay, so no blue light 2 hours prior to going, 1 to 2 hours prior to going to sleep. I know I said that the bedtime routine is 30 minutes, but honestly, they recommend 1 to 2 hours through the Mayo Clinic. So no blue light, which means phones, cell phones. I don't think TV is included in this, but it's 30 minutes prior to. And then here's just my personal preference. A warm cup of tea is kind of part of my bedtime routine. I like to just relax with it maybe 2 hours prior to going to sleep, and just lull myself into this soothing calmness. 2020 has been the year of routines for me. I am creating a routine to just keep the calm in my brain, in my space. And so basically my bedtime routine looks like this. And it's pretty strict and to the point. But basically my cell phone at 8:30 goes into do not disturb, and it continues on until 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I have switched my routine. Normally I get up at 4, but as of late, because I am home, it is now 5, so I get that extra hour of sleep. And then I boil myself a cup of coffee, I boil myself a cup of tea about 2 hours prior to this, so like 7 p.m. I kind of read or chill and talk to my husband, and then I wash my face, do all the good things, brush my teethies, and then we let the dogs out and we get all snuggled up in our PJs and we head up to bed. It is the joy of my life to have a well put together nighttime routine. It makes me really happy, and it does benefit my sleep. Occasionally, if I have an issue with sleeping, what I do, my health psych professor had recommended to me, get up. Honestly, if you're trying to sleep for 15, 20 minutes and you're just laying there and your mind is racing, get up and read a boring textbook if you have one lying around, or your child's like bedtime story or something. Just a dry piece of information, and often kind of distracts your mind, like, ooh, this is boring, and then go back to bed 20 minutes later or whenever your body just feels like it's ready to do this. And honestly, it has helped me multiple times when I've had trouble sleeping. They recommend keeping pets out of the bedroom, but you know, that ain't happening. We have a full-on zoo in this house, so they're all in there. But we do keep them to their own places so we get good sleep, because again, there are multiple benefits to good sleep. So I will link some of the things in the description box below. I hope tonight you get a nice, peaceful, restful night's sleep, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, guys. Bye-bye. Mwah.